For 20 years, Thomas Reed lived two lives. To one family, he was a devoted husband, a loving father, and a successful salesman who traveled often for work. To another, he was a caring partner, a doting dad, and a man who worked out of town to provide for them. He juggled birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays with the precision of a professional liar. And somehow, for 2 entire decades, he managed to keep a secret buried, until one mistake changed everything. It all started with a phone call. March 18th, 2021. A woman named Linda Reed dialed a number she found on a misplaced business card in her husband's jacket pocket. The name on it said Thomas R., logistics consultant. Nothing unusual. Thomas had been in sales for years. But when the call connected, a woman answered. And she said something that made Linda's world freeze. "Thomas isn't here right now. Can I take a message? I'm his wife." Linda hung up immediately. Her heart pounded in her chest. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe she misheard. But deep down, she already knew something was very, very wrong. The next day, Linda did what any confused spouse would do. She searched her husband's name online, but found 2 Facebook accounts. One private, with her and their kids in the profile picture, and another public, showing Thomas smiling beside another woman and 2 teenage boys. The location tag said Lakewood, Oregon. Thomas had always told Linda his business trips took him there every other week, but she thought it was for work, not another life. Meanwhile, across the state, Carla Jennings, the woman in the photos, was living in blissful ignorance. She and Thomas had been together for 18 years. They had 2 sons, a mortgage, and a shared future, or so she thought. To Carla, Thomas was a perfect partner. Reliable, affectionate, always home on schedule, except for those out-of-town weeks. But 2 weeks after Linda's discovery, Carla's oldest son borrowed his father's tablet. Inside a hidden folder, he found old photos, a wedding album, family portraits, and children he didn't recognize. The captions read, "Linda, my everything." The illusion shattered instantly. What followed was chaos. 2 families, living separate lives, now linked by one man's deception. Linda and Carla reached out to each other. The first phone call was tense, almost surreal. They exchanged details. Same birthdays, same stories, same excuses. It wasn't just betrayal. It was orchestration. Thomas had maintained 2 full households for 20 years, 2 bank accounts, 2 sets of bills, 2 family schedules. He rotated weeks, spending half his time in Portland with Linda and the other half in Lakewood with Carla. Neither family ever suspected a thing. Until now, determined to confront him, both women decided to meet face to face. They planned everything carefully. When Thomas returned from his